Hello, everyone. Welcome to this month's technology training. In this training, I will be sharing with you how to use Flocabulary, Immersive Reader in Flocabulary. Let me share with you. Okay, so first thing that I'm gonna go over is what is Immersive Reader? What are the benefits of Immersive Reader in the classroom? And how to turn on Immersive Reader in Flocabulary. What is Immersive Reader? It is a free tool proven techniques to improve reading. It can benefit those students with learning differences like dyslexia, as well engage emerging readers looking for a bit confidence boost. It also offers text decoding solutions like syllabication and parts of speech, which can improve fluency for all readers. The benefits of Immersive Reader. Immersive readers can better develop reading skills. Teachers will have allied to help them personalize and target instruction to each and every student so that they can learn at their own pace and in their own style. It is yet another tool that teachers can use to build a positive classroom culture that is safe and supportive for all, inclusive, and is inclusive to all. How to turn on Immersive Reader in Flocabulary. I'm going to go over these steps with you once I access Flocabulary. And also, I'm giving you how to enable readers, Immersive Reader, in two ways. The first one is if you don't have a classroom and you need to create a class, these are the steps. And if you do have a class, these are the steps. I'm going to go over these steps because pretty much you should have a class already assigned to you. But if you don't, then it's the top portion where you need to create a class. Where can Immersive Reader be used in Flocabulary? It can be used in lyrics, vocabulary cards, vocabulary game, a quiz, breaking it down, and on Lyric Lab. Immersive Reader will boost vocabulary acquisition, will improve student comprehension, and keep students focused and interested. I'm also giving you some links. I'm not sure you will be able to access the links from here because it's just a video. But if you need more information on how Immersive Reader works, how to enable it, in your teacher account or in your class, please let me know and I will provide you those links or I'll provide you a training one-on-one. Okay, so let's go to Flocabulary. Flocabulary, you will find the app on your Clever. So you open your Clever, sign in, log in, go to Flocabulary. Okay, so this is your landing page. First thing that you need to do is make sure that Immersive Reader is enabled. So for that, you will go to your name, you will go to your profile, and here you will have your teacher information, your subjects. Make sure you click the subjects that you want vocabulary on, and of course your grade level. So right here, Immersive Reader. Make sure if you never used it, it's probably disabled. So make sure you enable it and then update your profile. Once you do that, then we can start going to the lessons. Let's go to language arts. Let's try a lesson in language arts. Let's try informational text. Let's see, what animals eat. So this is the tool that I was telling you about where Immersive Reader is accessible. So let's try it in vocabulary cards. You can go to any vocabulary card. And if you see this little icon, that means that Immersive Reader is available for that particular tool. So you click on it. What this would do this would, for those strugglers, those students that are, that they're not at their reading level, they can listen to the story. They can listen to the vocabulary word, to the definition. So they'll have access to control their speed and the voice, select whether they want female or male voice, and once they click play, it'll read it to them. Pretty cool because not only if they're strugglers, they can participate in these lessons because they have this tool that is going to be being read to them. Okay. We have the game as well. You start the game and it'll give them right here, Immersive Reader, right? It'll give them the game, breaking it down, questions about the game. This is a video clip that they can listen to or see. Now let's go to read and respond. In here, students have to read a short paragraph or paragraphs, depending on the topic, and then answer some questions. So if Immersive Reader is enabled and available, they'll click on a little icon and then click play, and it will start reading the whole story and even the answer choices to them. The answer and answer choices. Now let me go over these tools on my right top side. So text preferences. On text preferences, they can change the text size depending on how big they want their text. They can change the font. Spacing, I would just leave it alone. The color of the background. And kids are really good at changing all of this. They always want to make changes if they can. Show source formatting, just leave it alone. Leave it like that. Now, grammar options. This is where it comes, the options that they have, some features that they have for decoding. They have syllables. If you turn it on, it will give the words, divide the words into syllables. Of course, the ones that have syllables, and it will divide it by this little dot right here. It would also, let's say that you just cover nouns, verbs, or you want to focus on adjectives. So you will click on adjectives, they will click on adjectives, and it will tell them what are the adjectives in this particular lesson. You want to review nouns, same thing, right? Nouns. It's all color coded. So not only they're reading, but they're also reviewing their nouns, their verbs, their adjectives, their adverbs. Okay, another tool that they can use, it's their reading preferences. In reading preferences, sometimes we have those students that they're reading, and then they'll skip lines because they're not following along as they're reading. So for that, we have a solution. We have a line focus, and as it reads to them, it's going one line at a time. Or if they're the ones reading, they can just go click on the arrow and it'll go to the next line and the next line and the next line until they're done reading and all the way to the question. Right there, all the way to the question. Okay, so let me go back, because when I press escape, it takes me out. You can also see them, they can see them in 3 lines. Okay, now, you don't want line focus right there. Now, let me show you. Picture dictionary. I think this is a really cool tool that they have. It has to be on, guys. It has to be on because let's say that they do not know what a Tyrannosaurus looks like. Click on it, or in this case, they don't know how to pronounce it, and it would Tyrannosaurus. It would read it for them. Now, but let's go to carnivores. Same thing. Let me look for one, maybe that here, hunted. Hunted in the English, and then in Spanish, casado. And then it'll give them the different definitions for hunted. Animals, simple, right? Animals, a neck, right there. Leaves. So once they're here, see Picture Dictionary will give it to them, will read it to them, the translation, how it's being said, and then also pictures. Now on the translate, I have Spanish, but you can change to any language, and I only have that they can do one word. So if they go to one word, carnivores, carnívoros, see? But if I want to have the whole text in Spanish, then I will just click, instead of the by word, I will click document. And now the whole text is in Spanish. And now the definitions, or the definition for that particular word, not the definition, but the translation, I'm sorry. The translation for alimentos will be foods. And then an example. An example, comían, right there. Comían, ate, and right there. Dinosaurios, dinosaurios. See, omnívoros, omnívoros. So there. So I think this is a very cool tool or app that they can use, a very cool technology app. So now let me show you how to assign it to your class. So now I'm going back. You go into your classes, it says my classes. Here you have create a class or import a class. But I can click on it. I do not have a class assigned to me on Google Classroom, so I cannot go any further. But once you click on it, your class should come up and just, import it. And then you should be able to assign it to your whole class. You should be able to assign it only to particular students that you want to benefit from Immersive Reader. And let me tell you, you can also use a code. You can send an email, you can use Google Classroom, or send them a code. And they can join the lesson via code. And I think that concludes my training. If you have any questions, if you want me to give this training one-on-one, or how to create a class or import a class, just let me know, and I'm here to help you. Thank you so much for your time.